So there's a current air quote controversy in the lifting, bodybuilding, powerlifting world going on right now. And I'm not even going to mention the names. I'm not going to mention details about it because I have zero interest in being one of those that piggybacks off of, telling somebody else's story. So I'm not going to mention, I'm not going to put it in the comments, I'm not going to tag it, nothing like that. If you know what I'm talking about, that's fine. But what bothers me about this, and what I think is probably the mental health teaching moment in this, is the disgustingness of the self-righteous, hypocritical commenters and naysayers to either one of these gentlemen. I'm not taking a side. I have an opinion. I'm not taking a side publicly. I have zero interest in furthering that. But it's the absolute disgustingness of the podcasts that are being made about this incident, the YouTube videos being made with commentary about this incident, which is well within your right. It's well within your right. Do it. It's not that they're present that I think is the problem. It's the absolute hypocriticalness of the commentary from people, both in video, audio form, and especially in the thumb war of making comments about canceling people or how people are shit people because of an act that they've done. Listen, here's the problem. If people are shit people because of an act that they've done, which if somebody does something shitty or illegal or unethical or immoral, there should be a price for that. But if people are forever shitty people, which is what you're calling people, because of an act that they've done, even to the most egregious levels, here's the problem with that. The mentality and the irrationality of that kind of thinking leads directly to you also being a piece of shit for something that you've done. And when we say piece of shit, people aren't saying that was a shitty thing you did, that was a bad thing, this person did this, that person did that, and it's a bad thing. Rational. The absolute disgusting name calling, the absolute disgusting vilifying, the absolutely disgusting hypocriticalness of the commentary is so fucking sad to me. It is so sad that this is what social media and shitty parenting and shitty therapists and absolute coddling of victimization has caused. Absolutely, it has caused. Which I say carefully because I think it's caused by our own mentalities, but it is definitely perpetuated by the way that the world has become over the last 24-ish years. I'm saying that because of social media and, as smartphones hit in 06, 07-ish, it definitely changed the game. So what I can't understand, and I'm sure that there's times in my life that I thought the same way and hopefully have corrected myself, and I have zero interest in this being yet another hypocritical video of telling you how to live your life. I want a teaching moment. I want a mental health viewpoint on this. Absolutely vilifying in a disgusting manner by people who, A, would not say those things to your face. I know you say you will. I know you say you would walk right up there and say something. You won't. You won't. You won't. You won't. I've heard those comments my whole public safety career. You won't. Let's be honest. Even your joke of some type of apology after losing your cool, saying something I shouldn't have said, it falls on deaf ears after a while, folks. There are definitely times I've lost my cool. I've had to I've had to deal with those consequences. There are absolutely times where I've said something I shouldn't have had. I've had to deal with those consequences. But the disgustingness and vileness of what social media commentary has become is an absolute sad state of affairs, in my opinion, of what this world has become. You're not going to say that to those people. You're not. And I don't mean that in some macho way. You're just not. You've proven it in your life over and over again. And if you're not going to say it in that way, how weak of a human are you that you would only say it behind a screen? And I'm really trying to say that in a non-challenging way of, you're a bitch. Although some of you are. What I mean by that is, it's so fucking hypocritical of this, I can't believe what this other person did. What a horrible person they are. Maybe you wouldn't have done that. Let's go through your browser history, hypocrite. Let's go through, well, but the situation's different for me, hypocrite. Let's go through, well, nobody ever told me it was that way, hypocrite. Hypocrite. Is the things that are coming out of your mouth done in an evidentiary or rational way? Because if not, you're an absolute fool. And you will continue down a path, a spiral, that will show all of us what kind of emotions and person you have and what intellect you do not. Again, I have zero interest in this being me, macho, you not. My interest in this is you will be held responsible one day for your words in some way. I don't know what that is. Religion, karma, other people showing up. This is what the world's become, and it's sad.